What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with some breaking news regarding The Division 2. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. But all of this information and more is on my Twitter page, X if you're nasty. So follow me over here at Kamikazevondoom for anything Division related before I make a YouTube video. But we do have a known issues update. And this is a lot of the things that people have been talking about. The new Scorpio bug, the Twitch drops not working, the Hunter mask not dropping, can't open up caches with full inventory, and so much more. So here's what the developers said. They said, known issues board update. We are currently investigating these several issues and much more, including a loadout crash due to the new Scorpio skin, Twitch drops not showing up in the game, and not being able to open up caches with a full inventory, the Hunter mask not dropping for everyone during group play, and much more. And it says track the progress here at their known issues. And I typically do this during like patch notes videos and things like that, but whenever they make these posts individually, like actually showcasing, hey, go look at the known issues, I figure, hey, it might be time to take a trip over here to the Trello board. Now, yes, we do have the latest patch notes here for Year 6, Season 3.3. And for the known issues update, what I typically do is I just go over these three categories with you. So, reported, investigating, and in progress. Because if it is fix ready or fix live, it's already too late to talk about it, right? So, I mean, within these three categories, we should have everything that we have questions about. So, under the reported, this is what the team is aware of, but don't have any sort of fix or anything. First up, they have the AntiCheat for PC. They did have some issues with the start of Year 6 with their AntiCheat system. They did update it, and they did say that certain people on PC would be affected. Now, they do have some workarounds here, and they do have a whole list of, things to look for and change for that, but everyone's PC and settings are different. So the best thing I would say is verify your files or re-download and try it again. It might just be a bug, but if you're not running any sort of third party or anything like that, you should be fine. We'll see exactly where that goes. But again, this is just under reported, so they're just aware of it, but they're not doing anything right now to change it. Next up, we have the Premium and Premium Plus Season Pass workaround. Again, it's another issue, but you were able to buy the Premium and Premium Plus at the same time before it even updates. Because remember, whenever you buy anything from the store, it might take a second for it to actually acknowledge that you bought that and add it to your game. So some people were like, hey, this isn't working, and then they would buy the other one and they would get charged twice. So if you bought the Premium or Premium Plus, just wait for it to actually, acknowledge, log out, log back in, check it, and see if you got that pass. Don't buy both. But these are the two issues, again, they're aware of, but they're not fixing at this moment. They have workarounds. Now going to the investigating, we should be getting into some new stuff here. So first up, and we have the Scorpio exotic weapon skin. Now, this skin, a lot of people were saying that they equip it on their Scorpio and it completely bugs out their weapon. So here's the workaround for the Scorpio bug. If you've already saved a loadout with the new Scorpio skin and are experiencing crashes, then you need to equip the Scorpio on a different character, switch back to the original character and scroll over the affected loadout, override that loadout with a different weapon, move the Scorpio back to your main character, and override the loadout again, but this time without the skin equipped. So the new Scorpio skin is actually bugged, and it is messing up your loadouts. So yes, you can equip the new skin, but it's a known bug that will mess up your character. So I would just say, get the new skin. You can look at it. Will you look at this? Look at this. Look at that. Enjoy it, but don't put it on your weapon if you know it's going to mess up your loadouts, okay? So just stay away from the Scorpio skin right now until they fix this issue. Now, this workaround is just to fix your loadout bug, but nevertheless, it says this time without the skin equipped. They don't want you to even equip it right now. It's bugged. All right? Moving on. So the next one right here, Twitch drops. So this crap right here, I'm not in line with this crap. So they're basically saying right here that you have different accounts linked and therefore you're not getting them on all your accounts. So like just double check what account you have linked. But I am getting several messages from people on Xbox and PlayStation that only have Xbox and PlayStation, and they have never seen these drops. It's not a account linked issue, it's a console issue. And I have been saying this since day one to the developers, and it's falling on deaf ears. This is a console issue. This isn't a multiple accounts link issue. There are so many people with just PlayStation or Xbox linked to their Ubisoft, and they are not getting their drops. It is a console issue. Yet again, it's not because they have multiple accounts linked. Now, if you do have multiple accounts linked and you have not seen drops on any of your accounts, including PC, then that's another issue entirely. But I have heard that people on PC have been getting their drops instantly, and people on PlayStation and Xbox have never seen their drops. So again, this whole it's not showing up on the right linked account, I don't think that's a thing. I think it's more of the consoles are not getting the drops and the PC accounts are getting them instantly. Moving on, we have the old golden bullet bug. We have the loadout visual bug, and we have the exclamation mark bug. All three of those are still the same. Moving to the in progress, here's a brand new one right here. So the climax mission on master difficulty, it's inconsistent with the hunter mask drops in the group. So what's happening is that the developers think it's the last person to have the last shot on the hunter that gets the mask. Or what I've noticed, every time I'm the leader of the group, I get the hunter mask. It's happened to me on every platform. I have the hunter mask everywhere, and every time I've done it, I've been the guy that's the leader. Now, I have ran it yet again with other people, and because I already have the mask, it would go to somebody else. But again, I'm still shooting the enemy and getting, whatever. I don't. The whole inconsistent thing, that's the part. It's not reliable. So they need to fix that to where the hunter mask goes to everybody. I'm not sure why they have it this way, but it does need to be fixed. What I would say is just do it solo. You would get the mask guaranteed. Moving on, we have agents cannot open up caches if their inventory is full. This is not planned to be fixed until the DLC. So just if you have a full inventory, you will not be able to open up caches. It will not drop on the ground. So you need to make sure that your inventory is cleared before you open up your caches. And again, this will not be fixed until the DLC. Following that, we have the green cloud. That's the reanimated bug. That's still there. Agents sprint stopping. That's still there. So everything else is pretty much the same, but we did get more word on the Scorpio and the hunter mask. I'm still wondering why the Twitch drops still say this. I don't think this is the right description, but that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I am Kamikazevondoom. For all this information and more, you can follow me over here at Kamikazevondoom on Twitter, X if you're nasty, for anything Division related before I make these YouTube videos. And thank you to the 12,000 of you that have followed me over there already. I do appreciate each and every one of you. But that's it for me. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.